Ni hao ma? Xi ni. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm just practicing my Chinese for when this country turns complete fucking communist. Okay, we've got some real fucking fucked up problems. Yesterday afternoon, we had a mega upload being shut down by the FBI and had seven employees in New Zealand arrested under the pretense that they were deliberately infringing copyrights. I don't know the exact claim, but that's about as close as I can get. An interesting development because it's bullshit. And again, mega upload has been pretty. Then a lot of the claims about money laundering sound very vague and just out of nowhere. I mean, at the time, a lot of upload sites, if you want to go premium, you gotta pay money, but the whole, I don't understand where they got these claims from. Probably some BS, because, the FBI can't be trusted, nor can CIA with the government. Oh shit, I'm a terrorist now. Anywho, that's not what bothers me. What does bother me is that the whole anonymous retaliation was to shut down the government's websites. Now, that's a false flag attack. Anonymous is the government right now, because I don't think any normal person that is a part of a group has the know-how, the tech savviness, or even the balls, really, to hack a government website. I mean, during this time, when the lawmakers are working on policies that will completely cripple the internet, and that the government has been expressing fears of cyber terrorism, this is way too convenient. This is an online false flag attack by the government themselves to justify SOPA and PIPA. I'm calling it right there, because that's stupid. If someone actually goes that far for a website, then they would be immature. But really, people, I don't think people in this country are that stupid to pull something like this, especially since there's I don't want to say this, but there's numerous other upload sites on the web. Of course, me saying that puts those sites at risk, because YouTube is owned by Google. Google is selling all its user bases off to the government themselves. They keep tracking our browsing history, with YouTube. They got that under their finger. Yes, sir. And I wanted to say something else. Google and Wikipedia both went on a protest. Now, these are the two people that are working against the American people online. Google is, of course, tracking our browsing history and shipping it off to God knows where. People keep saying fusion reactors and whatnot. And then you have Wikipedia, which is like the central disinformation source that we have here. This neutral point of view bullshit that they keep putting up and shoving up our asses. Obviously, these two websites got more coverage than every other place. Like, oh my goodness, Google and Wikipedia. And now I'm hearing that somehow SOPA and PIPA got delayed, and now people are probably going to look at Google and Wikipedia as heroes, and they're going to give those two sites more traffic, and more users are going to be using Google. I mean, it feels like some sort of manipulation technique. Of course, that's just my overactive imagination. I hope no one actually comes over here and say conspiracy theorist, because but really, the anonymous has been exposed as the government themselves, because this is some stupid shit. So, anywho, it also starts to make sense right now. People keep talking about it'll emulate China's censorship laws for the internet, and when you think about it, if a country is under the thumb of another country, then wouldn't that country impose its own standards on the country that it's occupying? Considering that China owns 14 trillion, or possibly even more at this point, of our own debt, we're probably going to be China's bitches. Soon enough, we're going to be having to learn some Chinese. Ni hao ma? Xi ni. Okay. So with that in mind, and considering that the sanctions on Iran directly put them in conflict with Russia and China, because they have well, actually, they've been in conflict with China thanks to their efforts in Libya and killing Gaddafi, those assholes. And I mean, there's a lot of this whole Chinese shit going on. I don't know what it is, but Chris Dodd, the cracker who's been supporting Silva, is, and some other supporters have been talking about, oh, we're gonna try the Chinese model. No, see, you have no choice but to use the Chinese model because they own your ass. It's simply, why don't you just admit it? Okay, you are China's bitches right now. And so you're trying to play these soft words like, oh, we're gonna go with Chinese model because we think it's superior. No, it ain't no damn superiority. You know you're fucked. So you have no choice but to force this up on us because when China obtains America, which seems to be the way it's going right now, then you got nothing. As far as Anonymous is the government.